And if nobody caught me,
nobody caught you? Girl!
I am always writing my name down. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, yeah.
Get it, oomphy.
Wait, that makes me feel sick to my stomach. I thought I was special.
You're not.
I thought I was
You're just like every other
What?
Hey, I'm Nicole.
That's Nicole.
And I'm Jake.
That's Jake.
Who's that?
And this is Talk Nasty
to me.
Where's the podcast? Oh my god, you guys don't ever let me, like, take people and use my spells against them in peace.
I literally need to take, like, a vacation to a town to, like, sap all their life force out of them every once in a while. Can you just let me do that? My god. This is what happens when I'm not given enough time to sap the life force.
Jake was rushed to come back to the podcast, and then this happened. I was like, oh, we need time to touch grass. Oh, we need time. There's, like, random hairs. And I can't even say that this is hair from this costume. Perhaps. Or one of the other many costumes. Or one of the people in my home. There are people in the basement.
Here?
Wait, oh my god. Wait, I posted something on my story the other day. It was, is her name Mindy from iCarly? Did you see that Gibby edit that I did to the song that, like, everybody's doing an edit to on Creed, where it's like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
But it was a Gibby edit. We can insert part of it.
Love Gibby.
It's a Gibby edit.
Yes, there's no one in my basement.
I didn't say anything about your basement.
And Mindy's like, no, there's nobody in my basement. Nora's the OG Gladys.
Talking about. Yes, I know. You know, she was probably, that's why they were running like that in that episode. Every fourth word.
Yeah, everyone's like, what are you dressed up as? What are you dressed up as? This is just how we've looked after the summer.
This is my vacation look.
Summer 2025 was a movie.
I went to the Barbados like this, girl. Yeah,
You went to the Barbarian.
I went to the Barbarian.
You went to the fucking Barbarian.
I do look like Barbarian.
You do, but it's really cute. I really do like it.
She didn't wear a dress in that.
What, in Barbarian?
Barbarian. She was just like
Was she naked? She was naked.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Barbarian in a hot second, but honestly, you know, whatever.
I love it.
Jake is under my spell. I did force him to come back to the podcast. That is why the twig is snapped in half.
That's why it has my tracks in it.
That's crazy that this is like this isn't even a twig because Jake failed at his job and forgot to get a twig on the way here.
I was thinking on the way back from Diane Reed. Sorry. Dwayne Reed. I was thinking I need to like rip a stick off of a tree, but I never did.
No. And so instead, this is part of my bird of paradise or island of paradise plant.
Is that what that is?
Whatever it is.
Somebody else has an island, a bird of... No, because I think a bird of paradise is a flower. I think an island of paradise is...
I hate this teeth thing. I hate it.
It burns.
No, it's not even that. It's that it feels like fuzzy slippers.
On your cheek.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about. You put teeth stuff on?
This is a really bad episode to like want to talk about Joe Keery.
Why?
Because I just love that man
Just
so
want to suck
much.
the life force out of him.
Well, that and also, well, yes.
I'm playing with my like little hair.
Isn't it fun? That's me after I got my my extensions. Everybody's like, bring the bob back, bring the bob back. Here it is.
Here.
Damn.
No one said bring the micro bang back.
Nobody did say that.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said that. No, this is just a really bad episode because I feel like every single time that I talk about that man or I talk to that man, I look like the scariest bitch ever.
Why? Just because you were sweaty?
It was really bad. It was really, really bad. That needs to be like one of the first things that we talk. No, you know what? Let's. My friend Isaiah last night, I don't want to meet that motherfucker. I don't want to meet that motherfucker because if I do meet that motherfucker, then I don't know how I'm going to act and I'm so scared of meeting him. And then what does happen? Literally less than 24 hours later, I'm sick. I'm sick to my fuck. What's this?
That's me like
Showing
like, there's
me,
you sweaty.
Me meeting. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, right now, that was you meeting Joe.
She does snap. Oh, fuck, we don't have a bell.
Oh, you do have a bell,
I do have
though.
a bell. I have a Route 66 bell. I only got that because of horse shit on
Does it
Route
ring?
66. It does ring. It does ring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I saw it too because I moved your Euphoria box set out from under it so I could braid my tracks.
I do have a Euphoria box set. I do want to get the Stranger Things box set. Not much has changed.
Oh wow, it's gonna be like complete. Mm-hmm. The box set. Mm-hmm. Damn. We need a DVD player.
Mm-hmm. How long has it been since we've done the podcast?
Let's see, I'm 173.
Apparently she's older than that, Gladys. Because she said...
I beg your pardon?
Do you... Do you know that thing, like, did you watch all the videos on it where people are like, well, she said they have a case of consumption.
I did see that.
And apparently that's, like,
Yeah.
what they say about tuberculosis.
That's consumption?
Yes.
I didn't know what consumption was, so when they were like, oh, I never knew what consumption was. I just assumed that was some old disease. I was
No,
like,
people
oh.
think that she's part of, like, the Salem witch trials.
There's going to be a prequel.
I hope.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. She was ripped apart by a bunch of children. That was crazy. That part.
I was gonna say there no sequel, but they're actually
sequel.
No, I really did. First of all, Weapons holds a special place in my heart because it marks as the scariest day of my life, and not because of Weapons, but because I'm meeting Joe Keery. But Oomph is in Weapons.
You know a child from Weapons?
No, Oomph is in Weapons.
Oomphy.
So at VidCon, which is like, this was right before VidCon when we recorded our last episode. Contrary to popular belief, we didn't stop recording the podcast because people bullied me about my views on Sabrina Carpenter. And then
Was that our last episode?
yeah, and then Howie Mandel bullied me on my views on Sabrina Carpenter,
Oh,
which
yeah, I remember that.
we can get into in a second.
He put so many words into your mouth.
He did. And so anyway, it's not even about that. But however, at VidCon, literally there was a child who came up to me in my meet and greet line. She has a Labubu on her thing, and I'm like, oh my god, cool Labubu. And she's like, I have more at home. And I was like, okay. I'm so sorry. I think she might have asked me, do you have any? And I was like, no. And now I feel terrible about myself. Thank you so much. And then her mom tells me that she's an actress and she's like in so many things, whatever. I follow her on Instagram. It's like a account run by mom. And cool, whatever. She's like, I'm getting out of school early today because I'm going to my Weapons premiere. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I was like, hell yeah.
Oomphy.
Yeah, Oomphy.
Get it, Oomphy.
Oomphy was in Weapons. Oomphy
That's
was
so sick.
one of the children who ripped
Which one?
apart. She's wearing like an orange top
I'm
and
going to look
bottom.
for her next time I watch.
Yeah, Lonnie.
I'm gonna be like, I'm actually going to follow her on Instagram.
That's Oomphy.
I'm going to take a picture and be like, oh my god, you were so good at Weapons.
Hey, does this give you
12-year-old
flashbacks?
girl that I'm DMing. You were so good at Weapons.
I did see a TikTok recently that was like YouTubers who are doing like really successful in their careers and they're like at their peak and everything. And they're like, I think I'm going to DM a minor.
I'm famous, I'm rich, I'm successful. You know what? I should start
Texting minors.
I don't know, it's
Just something about children.
I thought you were going to be like, and I was on the list. I was like, it was like Forbes 30 under 30.
No, I'm not DMing that child. I just from afar, I'm like, yes, Oomphy.
Yes,
Congrats,
Oomphy.
Oomphy, on ripping apart the old lady in Weapons. Congrats.
That must have been such a fun scene to film.
I know.
What do you think it was? Like watermelon
Sure.
juice?
Sure.
They were probably like, with
That
watermelon.
was really good. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
No, it was actually much more sinister why Jake and I did stop recording the podcast. Everyone had speculations. There were some speculations that we stopped being friends, and then they were checking our likes, whether or not
People did that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
If we were still like liking each other's posts, that was speculation, and I did like that. I was running with that.
You were like,
I think on your birthday I might have tweeted, "What if I said something?" Like,
I saw that and I was hurt.
Should I? Yeah, you didn't even say anything about it. I was like, "What if I unfollowed Jake just to start some shit?" I feel
was
like
my
that'd
birthday.
be fun. I feel like that'd be fun. I feel like that'd be fun.
no, we can do something like that soon.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I promise.
I was thinking like maybe we could come back to the podcast and like say that we had like a fake fight. I can't even think of anything. I can't think of anything that we would like. Oh, you stole my man.
Well, you didn't give me credit for my yogurt again.
Oh, what yogurt now?
You know.
Can you tell I'm sweating?
No.
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 Oh, thank God.
Well,
My
your-
glasses are fogging up.
Your foundation is rubbing off onto your
Oh, who cares?
here, but
Oh,
that's it.
who is you?
I
No, I can't even think of like a fight that we could potentially have. So I thought it would be better for us
fist
to
fight.
just like come back as this.
Yeah, it's like you come back as like the horrible, hideous version of the character, and I come back as like the beautiful.
I did
like,
ask Jake today. I was like, "Is that okay with you that you're going to be the ugly version?"
Well, this was my idea
To be the ugly
to
version.
be the like because
We were
Nicole
gonna
was
do
like we were
two.
just gonna do both.
We were
I was
gonna do
like,
identical.
oh, no one's doing the ugly version. She's not even ugly. She's beautiful,
not.
just in a different way.
Yeah, she's just unhealthy, and
Oh.
well, she is. That's why she's like sucking all the life. Anyway,
We should have been the parents
With the forks?
Yeah, that would
I
be
know,
crazy.
that'd be cute. But that's how I would look like on a normal day because of my skin picking problems. I'm so for real. Last night, that's what I looked like in the mirror. I was like, oh my god, a fun night with friends hanging out at my apartment, like watching Stranger Things. I'm like, I have to rip my face apart.
Nicole waking up
And I
at
did.
3 a.m, like the lady coming out of the house with the knife like this, but it's you walking into your bathroom.
No, literally. And it's with the skin picking tool. I'm kidding. I don't have one. But
No,
if
I know,
I
because
did...
one time you asked us, no, you asked Adam, you said, should I get a skin picking tool? And he said, why would you need that? And you said, I don't know, harm reduction. And he said, are you listening to yourself?
I still do like to think of it as that. Like, what would you rather me do? I've used some nasty, nasty shit before to pick at my skin. I'm not even joking. Like
what?
I've used rusty razors.
Rusty nasers?
I've used rusty.
You have?
I've used rusty razors.
Nicole.
My mom keeps like rusty razors in the house because she.
You're up to date on your tetanus.
my mom's a G, and so like she just like
G?
she is, and like she
A
just
good Polish woman.
yes. Like does your mom when she cuts fruit, like does she just like raw dog it? She doesn't even use a fruit peeler. She's like using.
No, we have a plastic fruit peeler.
Oh no, my mom's using a knife and it's like pointed towards her, and she's like has
Yeah,
like no
that's
fear,
baller.
and like I'm scared of her for that reason, but she will keep a rusty razor around, like in case something's like stuck on the oven. Like, why would you use Barkeeper's Friend? Why would you use a Scrubby? She just uses a little razor that's like, and that's like the designated stove razor.
Oh my god. Okay, well, one time I did take a sewing pin to pop a pimple
I've
that I
done
put
that.
over the fire to
I didn't
sterilize
do that.
it. Just the other week, she was like, I love Celsius. First of all, she cannot drink coffee without like being crazy. So when she's like, I've really taken up Celsius.
Look what I have.
And I said, what flavor do you like? And she goes, whatever I can get my hands on. What the fuck?
I know.
Girl.
I know.
That was such a mess.
I know
I
because
was worried for you.
There was a period of time. Well, I wasn't sleeping well. Whoa, that never heard of that happening to me before. And I would show up to my solid core classes. Why do they sell Celsius there? And you don't even have to like stand there and buy it. You just write your name down on the
Oh, it's like
the
that
clipboard.
Amazon place where you like just walk out with it.
No, basically, like, and if nobody caught me,
Nobody caught you, girl.
I am always writing my name down. I'm always writing my name down.
But it'd be so easy.
But it would be so easy to not. But I am always writing it down. And it's first thing in the morning. It's like 8, 9 a.m. And I'm like, yeah, I'll have a Celsius on an empty stomach. What the fuck is wrong with me?
No, that's
what is wrong with me?
Real like addict.
But I
shit.
get so much work done. I don't want to be like that. Yesterday, I was offered a coffee machine from Amanda. And she's like, do you want one? Like, I will be. And
You should.
And I was like, I can't have that in the house because coffee has to be very sparse.
It's way better than Celsius for you.
I looked it
It's
up.
a bean.
No, I know, but I think this comes from the bean too. Belly, it's the bean. Cacao is the bean. I was looking up, like, is it healthy if I were to drink this? Just like one a day, because I feel the best I've ever felt before.
That's a terrible sign. That's a horrible sign.
I get
Feel
so
the best I've
much
ever-
done. I get so much done. Everyone's like, how is Nicole doing all this? How is Nicole on a world tour? How is Nicole like how is she making like 3 chronically online girl videos in 9 days?
Celsius.
And
girl.
I don't care what flavor it, but like having one at 9 a.m. on an empty stomach, a little crazy, a little nuts.
I used to have matcha on an empty stomach and I would really feel sick.
Right.
Afterwards. So
Well,
I can't even imagine that.
This morning I watched a video. There's this one YouTuber, her name's Kiki Chanel, and
I've heard of her.
Yeah, she made this video today about Alani Nu.
Oh God, is it bad for you?
Well, I mean, I think it's like any energy drink.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like, I don't think it's as bad as Celsius. What do I know?
Is Red Bull really bad for you?
Yeah.
Okay, but is it worse than Celsius?
I don't. I can't put it on a
I love Red
scale.
Bull.
To me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how bad something is.
It doesn't matter if it's half
it
drinking.
matters how it makes me
if
feel.
I found it on the road. If there's some left in there of that sweet nectar, I'm taking it.
My long little hummingbird beak will take a dip.
No, Celsius is such a hummingbird drink.
And I will be
You know
awake
they
all
would love
night
that
worried
shit.
that someone's mad at me.
That's why you're flapping your wings so fast and you're talking
Honestly,
so fast right
I
now.
don't even need a Celsius though to be scared at night, like before I go to bed. I didn't have caffeine yesterday, I don't think, and I was still like I couldn't fall asleep because I was worried you were mad at me.
Did you have a Celsius before Joe?
Meeting Joe?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
No.
Maybe you should have.
I know.
It's like when what do they say when they order a drink? Oh, something to take the edge off.
No, like
Somebody added an insane more amount of edge.
I know.
More caffeine.
No, I need to be careful with it. But I am okay. But she made a video about Lonnie New.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
No, and so apparently that flavor witch's brew that they've sent me before,
I love that one.
Well, okay, apparently people are driving hours to go get it. And
Really?
then they buy like a whole pallet of them. It's this whole video about specifically this witch's brew flavor. Like there are dealers who go to different states and they're like, there's now selling a Lonnie New in Arkansas, and somebody will go drive to Arkansas from a different state that doesn't have it, and then we'll go buy it, and then they'll sell it out of their house.
The witch's brew flavor specifically?
Specifically because
the fuck?
that's like the most sought out after flavor, and I'm like, oh, I threw up when I drank.
Oh, it was
like,
I mean, like, I don't think it's amazing, but I mean, it tastes good. It tastes like a caramel apple.
right, I know, but that's people were like all. I was like, wow, good thing that they didn't know that my fridge was constantly stocked when they kept sending me that.
What's
all
up
of like
with it?
last
That,
year.
Like, I don't think it tastes that good.
It's just that
like,
it's limited edition.
okay, why wouldn't they just make it more?
Mindset.
Don't they want
Well, scarcity mindset. Look what
that's-
it's doing.
to you?
No, not to me.
to me? Look what it's doing.
And like kids are like making Alani New walls. Like they'll take their empty cans and they'll put it on the wall. Imagine if I did that with my Celsius. Imagine me at like 26 years old and I had a wall and I'm like, oh, this is my Celsius wall. I don't even drink that much for it to matter. But I'm just letting you know, I am getting things done.
It's scary. And if you did have a Celsius wall, number one, I've seen the monster walls, I've seen the Red Bull walls, and they always have bugs in those cans.
Right, but now the pretty girl, young, Visco girl thing to do
is having a Lonnie New wall.
an Alani New wall. Wow. I don't think Visco girls still exist, but if they did,
And a oop.
it would be.
Oh my god, that's why I'm dressed this right now. I just need a scrunchie. I'm like halfway there. And a oop. Remember that?
Yeah, I do
I
remember
missed
that.
Hi, you must be new. Yeah, this is a new hydro flask. Oh, you don't have one? How do you make your friendship bracelets then? That's kind of weird.
I really did like the front of your wig. I don't care what the side of it looks like or the side of your bald cap, but like the front, it looks great.
Thank you. Thank you.
It looks
Nicole
good.
glued down my pieces for me.
I did.
Thank you. I laid the bald cap.
Let's go somewhere after this.
You always say that. You always say that, and it's like, I would really rather die than look like this in public.
And then the moment comes.
But on YouTube, whatever.
I'm like, oh, I have to be Claro right after this. Like, I have to dress up as Claro directly after this video comes out. And then I'm like, maybe I should just leave this makeup on.
You're like, oh, yeah, that's crazy, by the way. She said that to me. I'm like, what happened to you? You used to love her.
I do.
Claro shade, girl.
No, when Ethel unfollowed Claro, that meant a lot. And I almost sent it to you, and I was like, no, he's probably going through it too.
No, I retweeted about it. I said, this is Claro shade in real time. And then somebody said that she unfollowed Zara Larson on Twitter. I said, well, now she's just burning bridges. Like, that's crazy. Don't unfollow. Come on, Zara Larson. Zara Larson, that's her name, right?
Yeah.
Love her. She's kind of getting like her own moment right now. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Gay people are really loving Zara Larson.
Good.
And like the Endless Midnight Sky or whatever.
Didn't Gracie Abrams bring out Zara Larson at Lollapalooza?
No, I think that was Robin.
Robin. I get the two confused.
That's crazy, by the way. There are going to be some people who have like crazy, like do not like the fact that you just
that I
said
said that?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Like, how could you?
I'm so
dancing
sorry.
on my own.
Sorry. What is Zara Larson saying? Yeah, you can't even name anything.
I'm not a Zara Larson stan. I'm just gay.
Yeah, you're a bad gay person.
Someone was like,
bad gay.
everything that you guys are on now, I was on months ago, and they're talking about Zara Larson.
Everything that you guys were on
are on now.
That's how I feel about the Witch's Brew Alani New. I'm like,
I was on that shit years ago.
I was on that. I was throwing up from it because it tasted.
I was on
not
Celsius years ago.
You know
What
what?
about that?
I remember when Zayn and Heath would drink Celsius, and
Oh, from
when I was
Vlog
a big
Squad?
yeah, I was a big Zayn and Heath fan.
You're like, maybe I should start using.
They would do these like little coffee runs, and they're like, "Oh, it's coffee time, baby!" And then they would go and drink their like little coffee or their Celsius or whatever. And I was deeply, deeply in love with Heath Hussar when he was
Really?
his most unhealthiest. I thought he was so fucking sexy. I'll give my Joe truth. So, guys, it all started.
It all started back in, when was he born?
It's probably best that I don't know. It's probably best that I don't know.
She needed to make there's like a viral post that some believer made where she like said the exact date, time, and location that Justin Bieber was born for his birthday, and I'm like, you need to make that but for Joe.
I know. I always liked that man, but I like really especially liked him more recently. He's 33. That's the age of Jesus when he died.
Oh my God, they're gonna crucify Joe.
Crucify! Yes! Yes! Oh my God.
You're gonna be at Joe's crucifixion.
Oh my God, that's a good.
That's what he should have branded his whole tour. And then
he
he should
should've.
have gotten on the cross like Janet Jackson made men do. You know what I'm talking about? Where she like grinded on them and they were like stuck on the cross like this.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's Joe and he's grinding on
I'd be
everyone.
like, bye, Adam. He's at the concerts with me.
Me up on stage.
Oh no, I have to go on the cross.
I have to go on the cross so Joe can grind on me.
I mean, obviously, I loved him in Stranger Things, and I loved his music, and I tried to go see him in Asbury Park a few years ago. Sorry, I did not mean to touch your thigh.
It's okay.
I like caressed it with my
It's
finger.
okay.
I was trying to go see him, and then he canceled. And this is like when Joe, honestly, he used to wear a wig like this. You should insert a picture of what he used to look like. But he used to wear a wig like this. Have you seen what he used to dress like?
No.
So him and all of the band, he was like trying to separate himself from like the Steve Harrington personality, and so they used.
That's a wig?
Yeah, they used to wear like this wig, like
It's like a 70s.
basically the marmalade wig. Like he used he used to wear that, and so anyway, so I'm cosplaying as Joe today.
With the yellow teeth? That's from smoking too many cigarettes,
That's
girl.
so right. No, basically, I became a fan, and then he canceled, and so I wasn't able to see him at Asbury Park. Whatever, fine.
Was this before or after we went to Bright Eyes?
Around there, I don't remember.
Same time, okay.
Around the same time. And then basically earlier this year, Adam tells me, oh no, Joe has a secret show tonight. I was like,
I remember when that happened. I remember when that dropped.
that was the
news.
most important thing that ever happened to me. And it was like a private secret show. It was like only 200 people are allowed inside the venue or whatever it was. We each got like a cute little Polaroid of him. Beautiful. Stunning,
And where is that Polaroid now?
on my framed
Oh, under my pillow.
in my wallet so that I can look at it like, when will my wife return from war?
So when people ask me what my boyfriend looks like, I can pull out.
Right. And they're like, I thought he was a little hairier, but okay.
He's changed a lot.
And we went to that, and it was such a good time. And it was at that moment, like I was staring up at this man as I'm with my friends and my boyfriend, and I was like, oh no, like I can feel it starting. Like the hyperfixation is beginning. Like it's getting really, really strong and really, really bad. He uploads his new album. It's incredible. It's beautiful. It's amazing.
The one where he's like,
Yeah.
And it's the 8-ball.
Yeah.
I like
No, the new one, Crux.
Yeah. Okay.
This all started earlier
Yeah,
this
yeah,
year,
yeah.
like the severe obsession. I've always liked his music, but this year it got really bad. Seen him a few times in concert.
I've always liked his music. This year it got really bad.
I got very ill. Went to Lollapalooza, and obviously I was like, oh, it's gonna be Jollapalooza. It's gonna be Jollapalooza, because he's performing whatever. And then he's also like, oh, I'm doing a pop-up. I meet a friend at Lollapalooza, and we're like, let's go to the pop-up together. We go to the pop-up together. It's incredible. It's so much fun. We're this close to getting a Joe tattoo, because they're giving out free Joe tattoos. His face, not actually. Well, and so.
Well, and then when I asked Nicole, I was like, oh, was he giving them? She's like, no. Oh my God, no.
First I did say yes. And, but it was only like the first 30 people got to get a Joe tattoo. So we were too late, whatever. So then.
What about the first most important person?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's what
I pull out my phone, I'm like, I have this many followers.
You actually pull out the Polaroid.
Yeah, I'm like.
And they're like, why is it wet?
Why is it crumpled like that?
Why is it crumpled like that?
And so we stay at the pop-up, get a few like merch items, because they were having like an archive merch sale. Joe shows up to the thing. I make a TikTok where I'm like, oh, I'm just standing here nonchalantly looking at Joe, whatever. It was beautiful. It was everything. It was amazing. Joe took a big like selfie with all of us. It was everything I wanted and more. Then we see Joe at Jollapalooza. It was incredible. Like I couldn't complain. Last week. It's not even last week. I should probably know how many days it is. Probably like maybe 4 days by now. 5.
I think it's over this weekend.
Yeah.
Friday.
Uh-huh. When I went to my first Macklemore concert, I think that was on June 1st.
Wait, 1 second. I'm sorry. I think she just said something about Macklemore.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I think it was June 1st. I went to a Macklemore concert, and afterwards, and that was my very first concert, and that was when I was in the 8th grade. And
you thought you were gay.
That, and also every Saturday after that, I kept thinking to myself, it's been 1 week since Macklemore. And I kept doing that for probably like the entire year. Like I just kept going, it is 1 year since Macklemore. And like it was like very important to me. Saturdays were very significant. It was life
before Macklemore, and then life during Macklemore, and then life after Macklemore.
No, literally, it changed me.
Macklemore is a crazy like way to measure your lifetime.
It changed me bad. And also Grimes, but I was like, fuck Grimes. I was like, I'm here for Macklemore. Fuck Solange.
I saw
Solange and Grimes before.
Was that in Bethlehem?
No, it was Philly.
Okay.
It was Roots, the Roots picnic.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm. Did you see Thrift Shop?
Yes, I did see Thrift Shop.
Okay, wow.
It was like the height of it. And I was like, oh, all of you guys know this song. I know all of his other songs.
I know Hoppa, Hoppa, and I can't change.
So I got hooked. I got hooked instantly.
Or we're talking about
No,
Joe.
to Macklemore, like to concerts and that kind of memory in general. But that is how I'm treating now, like the Joe experience.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, it has been like 4 days and this many hours since my encounter with Joe. I'm with my friend Katie. Katie and I, we go eat. She's like, great, we can hang out a little bit before we go see Weapons. Let's go get dinner. Let's sit down. We can talk about Jeremiah and Conrad for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. From The Summer I Turned Pretty.
No, our friends. Our good friends, Jeremiah and Conrad. And we're like, we can talk about them, how like they're fucking crazy because they're going after the same girl, and like how this girl is so crazy because she fucked 2 brothers. Anyway, so.
Oh my god.
Right.
You know them personally?
Yeah, I'll get into that.
Oh my god.
So, whatever. And then we're like, okay, like, you know what? We have so much time to kill. Like, let's take a lap around the block. We almost go into the theater, and she's like, fuck, I want a Diet Coke fountain drink real bad. And then I'm like, let's go see if they have one. And she's like, we literally have like 25 minutes before the show starts. Like, let's just do some laps. I'll get the drink like when we get
laps.
back. Right. She's like, let's walk around and talk. So we're turning. It's not just like 1 turn or 2 turns. We're zigzagging through the neighborhood, okay? We're zigzagging. And I remember literally I was talking to her about Lollapalooza because I haven't seen her in a while, and I was like, yeah, and then Karen and I did this, we went to the pop-up, we went to this. As we're talking, there's an outdoor seating area for the restaurant, and Katie goes, oh, that looks like Joe Keery, as I'm talking about him, because it's the back of his fucking head, the back of his big ass fucking head. And she goes, oh no. And she says it in a voice as if someone actually died, like as if like a close family member died. And she goes, oh, I'm so sorry, Nicole, that is Joe Keery. And I am wearing my sunglasses, and I like immediately, I'm like walking, he's like to my left, and I just go, and I'm like staring to see if it's him. It is in fact him. And he's wearing those big ass like Gucci alien-esque looking sunglasses.
Oh, like the straight man kind of ones?
No, like diva.
Oh, diva.
Yeah,
okay,
like diva.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're like wraparound like a little bit. Like he looks like a bug. And so
He looks like a bug.
Yeah, like he looks like Hannah Montana in them a little bit. And so I see him, and I'm like, oh, it was genuinely, I think I gained consciousness.
Wow.
That night. I think I gained. And I didn't do anything all day. I was so exhausted. I was so beyond exhausted because all of Thursday I was at a shoot.
So it was Friday.
It was Friday.
Gotcha.
Thursday I was at this shoot. Friday I was like beyond exhausted. I was like, I'm gonna give myself like 1 day to not do much and like take a bunch of naps because I'm getting my period soon. And I'm like, whatever. I leave the house, and what does happen? And what does happen? And what does happen? I start freaking out. Katie's like, what would you like to do? What do you want to do? And her and I bonded over liking Joe Keery a few months back. Like she posted that stupid ass yellow photo shoot of him. Have you ever seen the yellow photo shoot of him? Okay, well your life is gonna get changed. You're gonna be thinking to yourself, you're gonna be like, oh, pre Joe Keery yellow photo shoot, post Joe Keery yellow photo shoot. And she like has posted
Everything revolves around Joe.
No, you like, I actually hate these photos with like a burning passion, but like Katie like posted this like on her.
Oh wow. Is that a peach?
Is it? I think it's an apple. That's okay. So
if it was a peach, it would be like
Conrad coded.
Conrad.
Oh my god.
He's Team Conrad.
Right, absolutely. I should have asked him. Fuck.
Do you think he's watched The Summer I Turned Pretty?
No.
And it knocks points against him, I guess.
And
That's his one flaw. Like,
right,
it really sucks.
Right. Katie goes, what do you want to do? We like walk past the restaurant at this point. We're like a few restaurants down. I'm like, I don't want to like bother him. He's eating food with like friends and stuff like that. I don't want to interrupt him. And then I look down, I'm like, fuck, I'm wearing his merch. I'm wearing his merch that I got at the pop-up. I'm wearing like archive merch that I'm like so excited. And I remember when I was picking out my outfit because I was in a rush because I was running late to see Katie.
You're like, I'm going to keep my man close to me.
Right. No, literally. And I remember I had to, the only thing that I had time for, I was like, all right, time to cake my makeup on because I did pick out my skin with a fork last night. And so like, I was like, I have to cake on the foundation and I have to put an outfit on real quick. And I remember
putting on this lipstick like so sloppy
Yes, yes.
and the time to yellow my teeth.
Yes. And
this is how you look.
Right. I'm digging through my clothes, my clean laundry that's all on the couch because it's like 7 loads at this point. I'm like shuffling through and I like pick out the shirt. I'm like, perfect. Like this is it. Like this is it.
Like when you lay out your clothes before school.
Yeah, no, that's
the day before.
Right. And so at that moment when I realized that I'm seeing him in real life, I'm wearing his shirt, and I'm also like not very mentally well because I'm the week before my period, immediately I was like, this is gonna, first of all, it's gonna ruin the tour. This is gonna cause like irreparable damage to my psyche. Mm-hmm. And also third, I am psychic. So like this is gonna be really, 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 really bad for everybody around me. This is gonna be really bad, really terrible. And so she's like, what do you want to do? What would make you feel most comfortable? As if like I'm like going to like report a crime or something. That is how she was speaking to me. And I'm like, fuck, I don't know. And so we settled on, we're going to walk past him and I'm going to show my shirt and he's going to think.
I'm going to flash him.
That's and then as soon as he looks, I'm going to lift up my shirt. No, he's going to think that looks so cool. And then he's going to stop me. And then I'm going to be like, oh, hi. And then he's going to be like, you're wearing my shirt. I'm going to be like, who are you? And then I'm going to pull out my book and then I'm going to like put my hair in a messy bun and he's going to be like, oh my gosh, she's so mysterious.
Oh no,
who
my
are
friend
you?
got me this.
Yeah, I don't
even
know. That did happen once. Jake and I were in a car and we drove past.
Oh my god. That was like the most
embarrassing
thing that has ever happened
Jake
to us.
and I, we drove past someone in Philly when we still lived there, and we drove past someone on the street wearing my tote bags, which just came out. I was so excited. That was my first time seeing someone like out in the wild wearing my merch. And so I pull over. Oh no, what's gonna happen? I pull over and I'm like trying to talk to this person who's wearing my bag, and I don't know what to say to this person because I'm like trying to like be like fun and I don't know. And so I go, hey, like, and that person does not recognize who I am, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's my sunglasses, and I'm like, hey, and they're like, hey, and I'm like, do you have any recommendations for like places to go? And they're like, what are you talking about? And Jake is like giggling in the passenger seat. I'm like, just, I'm like trying to like put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, hello, like that is my, I thought it was really fucking cool to see my merch out in the wild. Anyway,
especially Billy.
Right. They connect it together and they go, is this your bag or something?
No, I think you said, you were like, nice bag.
Oh, that is what happened,
like,
yes.
Like we refused to take like the hint.
Right.
Like together. I was also in there because I wasn't sitting there like, stop, Nicole, stop.
Right,
I was like, oh, like maybe like she just needs, Nicole looks different today or something. So I was like, like, nice bag.
Right.
And she was like, oh, is this your bag?
And then they go, this is just my friend's bag. Like, I'm so sorry.
I'm just
like, this is
borrowing it
yeah.
or
And
something.
I was like, oh fuck me. This is actually the most embarrassing thing to ever happen to me.
Go.
It was so
Get
bad.
out of here.
But then we ended up becoming friends with literally the person whose bag it was,
Yeah,
Sarah.
yeah.
So it ended up being completely fine. But it was so funny.
Wait, that's so full circle.
I know.
Wait, that's actually crazy.
I know,
didn't
it
even
is
think about
crazy.
that.
Yeah. And we ended
That's
up
so
being really
funny.
good friends with her. But still funny. But insane. So I was like, oh, clearly that's going to happen. That's going to happen with Joe. And then I'm going to become really good friends with him. Like,
Yeah.
So I walk past him, eating. And I'm like... and I'm walking past and I'm like have my shirt on display and I'm like a little bit kind of, my face was kind of like that. And I'm walking past slowly, but of course this motherfucker can't see because he's wearing his bug glasses. And also like he was not looking at me at all, like no. So, and I wasn't gonna
I think
like.
he was trying to play it cool.
Right, he was, and I wasn't gonna yell his name, and so I was like, okay, that didn't work out. That was really embarrassing. That was really fucking bad.
Meanwhile, everyone in the restaurant is like watching you do this.
No, literally, I don't know, maybe I don't know, but we walk a few like. In my head, we walk a few blocks away. We walked maybe like 10 feet away. And I'm like, I need to crouch down. I'm like, I maybe it was 20, but I was like, I need to crouch down. Like, I need to like, I'm shaking. I'm like, I need to take a breather. I need to like try and collect myself, whatever. Like, I would really like to, you know, say hello. And like, it's really cool that I'm wearing a shirt, but I don't want to be intrusive, especially when he's eating. I don't want to do that. And Katie, of course, once again, is like, what would you like to do? And she's like, oh, fuck, people are starting to notice. Like, people from across the street were, like, starting to take his photo. I'm like, I don't want to draw attention to this. I don't want to be weird. I'm, like, crouching on the ground. I'm, like, using my fan. I'm sweating really bad. Katie takes a video of me sweating really bad. It was really embarrassing. And it was a lot. And then Katie goes, oh, here he goes. It's time to go. And so it was, like, go time. And he, like, is making a line for the door of the restaurant. And I'm like, well, if he's going to walk in, I'm not going to follow him into the restaurant. I'm not going to do that.
Unless, I mean, I'm kind of hungry. What time's weapons? Oh, who cares?
At this point, weapons has started. And I'm like, I'm not going to follow him in. But he goes and sits down on the bench because him and his buddies were smoking a cig.
Buddies.
And I go up to him and I just go, hi, Joe. Hi, Joe.
Vintage.
I know. Well, I got it out there. Because
That's good.
all the comments of the video, I didn't know my friend was recording, which was, I'm happy that Katie recorded that interaction.
Because you wouldn't have believed it happened unless it was.
I wouldn't have remembered. And also I may have like slipped into psychosis because I would have believed that I had dreamt it up. And like
my God.
that Katie's just going along. Because you know how like when older people have dementia, you're not supposed to confuse them. It's just easier
You're
to go
supposed to divert
along.
them.
I also it's just good to go along with what they're saying sometimes because it just makes them less confused. And I would convince myself that that's what Katie's doing to me and what everyone in my life is doing to me if there was no like proof that I had met him, because I would have been like, I made it up. Peepaw. Like
That's what I think every time I see someone famous out in the wild.
That you just
not that I made it up, but I'm like, no one's ever gonna believe me.
And
but then I'm like, no, it's actually like the most random fucking people ever. So like, why would I lie about that?
You do. It was just really sinister and really weird because we were talking about him in that moment. I'm wearing his shirt, but then somebody else said to me, Nicole, there's not really a moment where you're not talking about him anymore.
Or like wearing his merch,
right?
Or like wearing a merch of like somebody you like.
Yeah, and like he has been the apple of my eye for quite some time now.
The apple of your eye is crazy. The apple of your eye is crazy, Nicole.
But he has been. And so, you know, the
apple of my eye.
In the video, all the comments of that video are like, why are you talking to him like he's in trouble? I'm like, hi, Joe. Do you
even remember?
My monotoneness, that is like sincere. I can get really, really excited, but I don't believe in faking it. Because I think then it shows it more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to fake an emotion ever because I feel like then it's really easy to tell. Like if I'm really excited about something, I mean, you've heard me before. I'll be like, really? Like, because I get like super hype about something. But if I'm like genuinely like super happy for you or like proud of you, I'm like, that is so amazing. I'm so happy for you. And like, does that sound like I'm being condescending? Maybe to some people, but for me, like that's just my natural voice and how I speak. Yeah. And so, I'm not going to go up to this motherfucker and be like, hi, Joe. Like, treat him like a puppy. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to
weirder.
say, hello, Joe. Like, he's the apple of my eye. I'm not going to.
Well, you were panicking too.
I was panicking really bad. So hi, Joe. That is actually how I would approach anybody. I've done that many a times.
I did that to Julian Baker.
Hi, Julian. Like,
I literally was like, I like your music. Yeah. She went, thank you. Then I kept walking.
How many times do I see you and I go, hi, Jake? Like,
yeah, literally.
So that is how I did greet him. And in the video,
he's just a guy.
He's more than that. He's a lot more than that. And he notices my shirt and he like looks at it. He goes, vintage, and gives me a high five because the shirt is an archive. And I go, thank you, I got it at the pop-up. And I like high five him, and in the video you can hear me giggle. How I giggled, it's how I giggle like all the time when I am actually really excited about something. I go Like, I was like,
Have you washed your hands since?
No, so that was really difficult because as I was eating my candy in the movie theater, I was like, oh shit, this is the end. And like, I should have done that. But like,
my God.
with my OCD, I don't have it as bad when it comes to germs as like some people do, like as a theme, but I do have it at times, especially like contamination. So sometimes people like compare it to like if you have like red paint on you, like sometimes I will touch some certain, like if I touch meat or like the cat's food or something, like I cannot touch anything else, like, and I will like have to wash my hands before I even like touch it because it feels like literally it's like almost like I can see the every spot that the meat has touched. That's how I felt with Joe's hand.
But like in a good way.
In a good way.
Oh, okay.
And it was like throbbing with the red paint, like the whole entire 2 hours of weapons as I'm sitting there.
Throbbing.
Well, yes. And so I start like stammering and I'm like, I just, it's crazy like that you're here. And I just like, I want to keep the video to myself. Because
Oh, you don't want me to put it in?
not the whole video.
Oh, okay, just part.
Just the beginning. Because I would like to have something for myself. Well, yes, I would like to have something for myself.
And this is the part that I watch before bed.
No, it's not that long of a video, but still, like, there's some things I want to
There's like a solid 20 seconds where you're like, that's never seeing the light of day.
It is also embarrassing because I'm like, we were just like, we were talking and like, I haven't seen her in a while. And like literally like and Katie goes, she was just talking about you for like the last 20 minutes because I haven't
She's
seen
a
her in a
real
while.
one.
She went to Lollapalooza and the pop-up and I was like, yeah. And he was like, cool. That's so cool. And I don't know what the fuck to say to him. So I said, so great to meet you. Cool shirt, by the way, like referring to mine. And he said to me, and I quote, and nobody will ever see this, but you just guys have to believe me. He goes, thanks, it looks great, which means he thinks that I look great in the shirt. He said, thanks, looks great. The shirt looks great on me. He looked at me. He looked at my boobs. The design is on my boobs. He thought that I looked really, really good.
And then Katie was like, he likes your, what do you call them? Yabos?
Katie asked him, congratulations.
Yes. Yes.
On what in particular?
Everything.
Everything.
He has so much going on right now.
Right.
He's busy.
We immediately had to go to weapons. We're already late. We're already like at the liquor store scene when I show up. Apparently this movie theater
Spoiler
does
alert,
not.
there's a liquor store. As we didn't discuss the ending.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning, liquor store.
I don't know if it's this movie theater doesn't believe in intros because I was like, oh, well, clearly I'm going to be able to sit down.
I think you were late.
We came, the movie started at 6:50.
Mm-hmm.
We were there 7.
Yeah, I feel like,
No.
I don't know, because I've seen, but maybe I'm perpetually early, so.
I know, but I had a really good excuse. I had a really good excuse.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's wrong of you, but I'm trying to think about if I've seen things at that theater where there's been, but I think I'm just early to things because I get anxious.
I know, but like for movie theaters, I'm always like, well, I'm gonna sit down for 25 minutes anyway. And
I live
just,
like
watch
4 steps from a movie theater, and I'm like,
know.
I need to leave 15 minutes early to get there.
No, but I thought that I was gonna have time to like think about things, text the ones I love, text my loved ones, break things down for every. Like I thought I was gonna have time
To process.
Right. Exactly. I'm still
Do
actively.
you even remember
shaking.
weapons? Like.
That was the least scariest part of my day because meeting Joe was the fucking scariest. The jump scenes come up, like people are getting killed in front of me, and I'm like, this is nothing.
People
This
are
is
like, gag.
work.
You're like.
People are screaming, and I'm like, Joe, oh my god, like.
There were multiple times in the theater that I went to go see it that there was like a sound happening behind us of like a door or something, and I literally was like looking behind me. I
Did you
get
go
really
see it in 4D.
no.
Oh.
No, I don't think there is a 4D version, but if there is, I should see it in that. It just is like, I get scared in movie theaters now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, but nobody wants to get on SSRIs. Nobody wants to get on pharmaceuticals. Nobody wants to get on prescription pills anymore. No one wants to do that.
It's like a collective nation trauma, though.
Yeah, I know, but
really is.
you can do this thing called numbing.
You can push all of that down.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Look at me.
Stevie Nicks
I'm
did
doing it
say
right
she was
now.
like, people should not be on Prozac. And I was like,
And you're like, I'm done.
I will take that as my sign that I should be on Prozac forever. And yeah, but I didn't have time to process because immediately I had to jump into something scary, which was not scary at all because the Joe Keery part was the scariest. We finished the movie, Katie and I look at each other, We're like, yeah, good movie. And we're both like, we need a drink. And so we just spent the next like hour and a half talking.
Just getting fucking wasted.
Crying about meeting Joe. It's been really scary to walk around in the neighborhood ever since then.
Really?
I'm like turning, like I'm like looking over my shoulder. When I got threatened back in like 22 or 23, and I got threatened and I had to move, I was really scared of leaving the house all the time. Like I was like really paranoid. I couldn't go to the grocery store. I couldn't go anywhere. It's happening again, but now I'm fearing not the person who threatened me and my life. I'm fearing Joseph Keery. Which arguably is more embarrassing to say that I'm fearing for my life from Joseph.
I said to Nicole, like multiple times, I said, you're going to see Joe Keery.
Everybody has said that to me.
You're in New York. And she was like, I better not. I had fucking better not. And then it happened.
Gianna texted me because like I was like, what do you think of these tattoo designs? She's like, I like them. But like she was trying to tell me
what's going to happen when you run into Joe Keery and you have a tattoo of his face on you? What's
it was not his face.
What's going to happen at your wedding when you have a Joe Keery tattoo of your husband?
Exactly. It's going to be weird.
It's going to be weird. It's going to be like that. It turns into ownership at that point, and you don't want that, do you? Yeah.
No. So that was really cool. It was really chill. I didn't ask.
It was really cool. It was really chill after that story. Okay, right. And everything was normal, and I just behaved like a normal person.
I have not been normal since. It's been like I'm not joking. Every Friday night at like 7 p.m. I'm gonna be like, it has been 1 week. It has been 2 weeks. Like it's going
2 weeks since Joe.
Ooh, I should get that app, the I Am Sober app, and put it in there. Like it has been this long since I've met Joe. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Ooh, I should do that. Ooh, yeah. I used to have that for my skin picking.
Yeah, I remember.
I had the I Am Sober app and be like, it has been 3 hours since you have last picked up your skin. But like
it has been 2 minutes since I last picked up my skin.
But I would not keep up with that. I was not honest with that thing. And I remember I went out with
it doesn't know.
I went out with a friend who was actually sober from like drugs and alcohol.
Really?
Yes, and he like looked at my thing and he's like, "Oh my god, you have that app too?" And I was like, "Yeah, but for picking out my skin." But like I lie to it. Like I'm not honest with that shit.
Oh my god! And you said that to somebody who's like actively battling their alcohol problem. Oh my god, Nicole. You're like, but I lie to it. You can lie to it so easily.
He's like, that's not how that works.
Girl, oh my god.
It's something that I'm like working through. And it's a lot. And I think as exposure therapy, we should just continue consuming more Joe content.
Oh, yeah. So we watched Marmalade, his movie. When was that made?
Like last year or 2 years ago.
Oh, it was really good. It was
good.
well done.
It was really good.
Yeah, just a good movie.
This kind of wig.
Oh, yeah. Like his hair. Yeah. I'm kind of giving her hair, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Not really at all.
Yeah, you look exactly like her.
Yeah. That was a good movie. Yeah, so that's like my recommendation for the week. Marmalade.
My recommendation for the week is to stay home, lock your doors. Joe Keery might be out there. You don't
not to like fearmonger or anything, but like stay fucking home. Like, no, like honestly, hunker down, girl.
If you live in New York City, stay home. Do not come. Do not come. Like actually, like if you were thinking of coming to visit, if you were coming to the anime expo this weekend, do not come. Do not come because he might be lurking, and it's really. You guys think that that's something that you want in your life. You're like, oh, I want to be Joe Keery. I want to be Joe Keery. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Take it from someone who's been victimized.
You will be like me, who's been on the brink of like derealization and a mental break. And like, it's just not going to be good for you. And I just don't recommend. I started picking my skin again since I met Joe Keery.
Oh my god.
I know. I ripped
off.
You
should not meet your idols.
I know. I ripped off all my nails. Yeah, but this was the first idol I met that I was like, oh, he's cool.
Oh.
I don't think I've met any other.
Julian Casablancas.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, of all the people that I've met, that was the first time I was, like, starstruck in a really long time, because I haven't been starstruck in a minute, because everybody else, it feels like coming back to utero, like, it's like coming home, like, when I met Howie Mandel, I was like, oh, that's coming home, that's, like, in utero.
Papa.
As soon as Jake and I did the last podcast episode, I went on Howie Mandel's show, and then Jake, like, the comments were like, I can't wait until Nicole talks about this, because, like, what the fuck, this is the weirdest pairing in the world.
Months later.
Right. Months later. That underwear is the best underwear that he has ever given.
Oh my god, it wicks.
He gave Jake and I underwear. We don't share it. Like, he gave us each our own pair. It's really good.
Yeah. Mine was used.
What, was it?
Yeah.
By Howie?
Yeah, there were like skid marks.
That might have been mine then.
Okay,
I might have
right.
used
That
it.
makes more sense.
I might have used it. No, I love that underwear. Like, I'm like, damn, I kind of ride for that underwear now. So
That's just like the most random thing that's like ever like yeah, it's cool that you were on there, but that's the most random thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
well,
is
like
like talking to him.
I FaceTime Jake, and he's like, call your friend Jacob, and I'm like, sure, and he's like, you and Nicole have sexual tension.
Yeah,
Are you
what's
guys,
that bathtub filled with?
what are you filling it up with?
Fluids?
Yeah, right.
I'm like, piss, Howie, piss, girl. That was crazy. Like, I never in my life would have ever thought that I would ever
That's
speak
the only
any
time
words to him.
My
And
mom cared about something that I did.
really, my mom. I told her, and she's like, I was like, oh yeah, I talked to Howie Mandel. He said like, you like him on America's Got Talent, and she's like, you need to tell him that like I like America's Got Talent, not necessarily him. I was like, okay, Mom, let me just call him back up.
Hey, Howie, just want to let you know my mom actually doesn't fuck with you that heavy. It's really just,
really just the show.
Like, she doesn't actually really care about you.
That's insane, right? For her to say.
I think that's such a mom thing to do, though. Like, actually. Like, my mom, I mean, I watched a lot of Deal or No Deal as a kid, so that's, you know.
Okay.
And obviously, like, my mom, it was easiest to explain to her what OCD was when I would tell my mom, I'm like, Howie, and she's like, you wash hands all the time. I don't understand.
I never even knew about his OCD.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, you seem like a big Howie stan.
That's why he, like, when people would come up to him, that they would have to fist bump him. Like, he wouldn't shake hands with anybody. Like, he like doesn't do that.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know that about him. I've never watched Deal or No Deal. Maybe a few episodes, but it wasn't like watching and being like, oh, I just noticed that he fist bumps people only.
Well, you're missing out. There's a whole world out there that you don't know about.
Well, I knew because you told me that he had OCD.
Yeah.
You were like, he's a prominent OCD figure head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the OCD headquarter place, like at our convention center, like his big ass bald head is like right in the middle. It's like
at the OCD
thing.
Summit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one's allowed to touch it because everybody has OCD and contamination OCD. So like they're like, don't touch it.
There might be germs on there. Yeah. There might be Joe Keery germs.
Where?
Give them to me. Put them in my mouth. No, yeah, that was crazy. Was there anything else that we needed to talk about since the last episode? Where have you been? You've been everywhere.
I'm everywhere. I'm so Julia. Ha ha. Where have I been? I went to Lollapalooza. I went to California. I went to
Twice.
Iceland.
Did you not go to California twice?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You
I went
stayed
to
after
VidCon
VidCon.
and then I stayed.
Yes.
Went home. Went to Delaware for a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also went home, and then I went to Ohio, and then I went home again. Well, I went home, and then I went to Ohio.
Yeah. Sometimes we would check your location. We're like, where's Jake?
And he's in Sandusky.
Yeah.
We're like, where the fuck is that?
Yeah. Where is Jacob?
The fuck?
No, it's like I haven't seen my family as much as I want to this summer, but like
I've seen them so much.
You're
Not
like,
your family, mine. I've seen them so much.
I know. My mom's been complaining. She's like, when will you come home and get tomatoes?
That's what my mom keeps saying. She's like, when are you gonna come home? I'm like, I was actually just there. I went to go celebrate my nephew's birthday. He turned 3.
That's so crazy. You want to hear something crazy that I found out at Longwood Gardens in Pennsylvania? I was conceived in New York.
How'd you find that out?
My mother told me.
Really? Hey, you're a local.
She told me. She said I was conceived on New Year's Eve, New Year's or Christmas Eve, in New York.
That makes sense because September 9th, 10th, and 11th are like the most popular birthdays.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because of New Year's.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
What
Jake.
do you think it is?
In November because of Valentine's Day. I don't know anybody else with my birthday.
I know so many people with September.
You're such a liar.
Specifically those days.
New Year's is not a common thing. Most common. You're so full of shit. You're so wrong.
Most common birthdays.
Whoa!
September 9. You have, yeah, I told you.
What?
Oh, hey.
Wait.
Mark that one down.
Wait, that's actually really
Awkward.
scary. Wait,
Guys,
I
look,
didn't know
I was
that.
right, and I look like this.
September 9th? Wait, that makes me feel sick to my stomach. I thought I was special.
You're not.
I thought I was
You're just
really-
like every other person.
What? Oh my god. Well, at least it's not September 10th.
You're
Thank
like, I
God.
thought I was the only person alive with that birthday.
No, I thought so.
Like, at all. I thought
so.
everyone was-
I thought like I felt really, really important in school. Like when Well, first, it was always really hard for me as a kid, like around my birthday.
Sorry.
What's funny about that? What's funny about childhood trauma?
No, it's funny you're jumping into it. Like,
Well, no, it was just
yeah,
difficult.
it actually always has been really
It
hard
was
for me.
difficult for me as a kid because it was, as a child, I went to school, we started going to school in like 2004. It was good, but it was just sad that like they had to keep talking about 9/11 right around my birthday because they were
Yeah, that's annoying.
hey, Nicole, I know it's your birthday today, but tomorrow's a really special day. Like, it's really important, and we all need to remember. And I'm like, what about today? What about today? What about me? What about me? What about me? I'm 5 today. Hi, I'm 5. I'm 4 years old. You're the youngest person ever. Also, tomorrow's 9/11. Like, oh my God.
I saw a TikTok and they said that apparently the weather, like at the time in New York when 9/11 happened, was like amazing.
Really?
Yeah, and they're calling weather that's happening like the last 2 days, not today, 9/11 weather.
Who's saying that?
People on TikTok?
I'm like, who was saying that? New Yorkers?
Yes, they're like it's no, and then like all the comments underneath this video are like, yeah, it was a fantastic day weather-wise.
If people in New York City seem happier right now, it's because we've hit the best season of weather in New York City, which is 9/11 weather season. Terrible, terrible day. But the weather, am I right? Every single summer from mid-August to mid-September is what I call 9/11 weather season. And it is a joy as long as there's no more 9/11s.
It's raining right now.
It's,
so.
yeah, but yesterday and the day before, come on, Nicole.
It was
That was
good.
so
It was
9/11
nice.
weather.
Right, you remember. You remember.
Never forget.
You're right.
Girl.
You're so right.
With there. Never forget.
You're so right. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And we didn't spend all this time getting bald.
Give us a word of the day.
Ooh.
Polish.
Ooh. Ooh. No, I'm not doing that.
Why?
Because you already know what it would be.
No, I don't.
Team Jeremiah or Team Conrad?
Team Conrad.
Yeah? Okay, good.
Obviously.
I have a gun
Why are you
underneath
asking
in the tub pointed at his genitals, like right now.
Weapons.
I don't
Gay.
Gay? I don't know. We're not using this word. Bron? Yeah, no.
Bron.
Bron. No, we're not
What's
using
that?
that. Weapons. It's boring, right? Ukrzyżowanie.
Bukrzyżowania?
No, oh my god.
Ukrzyżowania?
Ukrzyżowanie.
Ukrzyżowania.
Ukrzyżowanie.
Ukrzyżowania.
Ukrzyżowanie.
Joe's ukrzyżowanie. Ukrzyżowanie. Nie? How do you spell nie?
N-I-E. It's all one word though.
Ukrzyżowanie.
Yeah. Oh, my grandma's gonna love that you learned that.
Next time I see her, I'm gonna be like, and Jesus.
I should take my grandma to go see
Ukrzyżowanie.
weapons.
You think they would like it? Your mom, I think, would like it.
What?
You don't think? Your mom loved Yellow Jackets. She loved.
This is a little bit more intense than Yellow Jackets.
I mean, they like rip her apart at the end or whatever, but like they eat people in Yellow Jackets.
Oh,
they
big
cook
club.
them and eat
Oh
them.
my god, it's not that deep. It's not that
deep.
Oh, whatever.
I don't know. I think she would like it. She probably would be like, Gladys ate.
Zjadła. Gladys zjadła.
zjadła. She'd be like, ja boję się Gladys. Ja boję się Gladys, but...
Ja się boję Gladys.
Ja się boję Gladys, but... Gladys
Zjadła.
zjadła.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye. See you later.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.
See ya. Ciao. I don't know. What they say.
See you later. Bye. See you. Bye. Bye. Later.